My name is Sarah Christensen. This is for Biology 202. It is July 28th, 2018, and this is my final project, my system analysis done on the heart. The specific organ that I picked for this project was the heart. The heart is a muscular pump with 4 chambers and valves. Your heart is about the same size as your fist. And your heart actually beats about 100,000 times a day, according to clevelandclinic.org. The heart is the hardest working muscle in the body, considering it beats all the time. It never stops beating. It's constantly working to maintain everything in the body, deliver blood wherever it needs to go. The shape of the heart is similar to a pine cone, according to our textbook. The human heart is the first functional organ to develop in the womb as a baby in your mom's belly. The heart begins pumping blood and beating around day 21 or 22 after fertilization of egg and sperm. The anatomical location is that the heart is located medial to the lungs, posterior to the sternum, and it's located within the thoracic cavity. The heart has 4 chambers and valves, like we stated before. There are 2 chambers at the top of the heart. They are called the left and right atrium. Then there are 2 chambers at the bottom of the heart. They are actually called the left and right ventricles. The left and right atrium receives blood from the body, while the left and right ventricles actually deliver the blood from the heart to the body. There are valves that separate the atrium from the ventricles called the atrioventricular valves. There are 2 atrioventricular valves. The tricuspid is on the right and the mitral is on the left. There are 2 other valves called the semular valves. These 2 semular valves are actually called the pulmonary and the aortic valves. The types of cells that are present in the heart are cardiomyocytes. They make up the cardiac muscle within the heart, and these cells actually contain myofibrils. These are specialized organelles of long chain of sarcomeres. Cardiomyocyte cells have a high mitochondrial density, which can produce adenosine triphosphate, and that makes the cells highly resistant to fatigue, obviously because the heart has to beat all the time and it needs to be working all of the time. We need the strongest cells and the strongest muscles and things like that so that the heart doesn't get tired and won't stop beating because we need it. These cells make up the atrium chambers and the ventricles of the human heart. Then there are the cardiac pacemaker cells, which are responsible for multiple things. These cells are able to generate and send electrical impulses that they also receive and respond to electrical impulses from the brain. They're also able to transfer electrical impulses from cell to cell to get them to do something, whatever it may be. The types of tissue in the heart consist of the heart actually consists of 3 different layers: the epicardium layer, the myocardium layer, and the endocardium layer. The epicardium layer is the outer layer that consists of simple squamous epithelium called mesothelium. This is actually reinforced with loose, irregular, or areolar connective tissue. The myocardium layer is the main bulk of the heart. It's the biggest part. It is made up of the cardiac muscle fibers that we need in the heart. The endocardium layer is the innermost layer, and it consists of endothelium tissue on the surface, but it actually has an underlying collagenous and elastic tissue that is underneath. Some functions of the heart is that the heart circulates all of the body's blood supply. This happens about 1,000 times a day. This is equivalent to 5,000 to 6,000 quarts each day that the heart actually circulates and pumps and does all that it needs to do. The heart is the organ responsible for maintaining vital circulation of blood. And the heart actually pumps oxygenated blood throughout the body and then pumps the deoxygenated blood to the lungs for reoxygenation. Oxygen and nutrients are delivered throughout the body through blood. So we actually need our blood to send oxygen and nutrients to other parts of the body that might need it. Homeostasis in the heart is maintained in the cardiovascular system. Adequate blood must be continually redirected to the tissues as they can become more active. The cardiac energy conversion is specialized to maintain a constant supply of energy to the heart. The maintenance of cellular metabolites has been considered the metabolic homeostasis of the body. Homeostasis of the heart is very important because if homeostasis is not maintained or without homeostasis, this could mean that a stroke can occur, increased heart rate can occur, fatigue or feeling tired, and worst comes to worst, death can occur. If the heart is not working and beating correctly, parts of the body could not be getting an adequate amount of oxygenated blood, which would in turn possibly cause a part of the human body to become distressed and stopped working. Some diseases that can affect the heart would be heart disease, obviously. In a healthy heart, all parts work together to pump blood normally. Damaged or diseased blood vessels make the heart work even harder than it normally does. Heart attacks can also occur, so myocardial infarction. Risks that can cause heart attacks are smoking, age, high blood levels, bad cholesterol, lack of exercise, use of drugs, alcohol, and kidney disease. Along with lack of exercise, there's actually obesity, things like that. Diseases that can affect the heart continued would be coronary artery disease. This is buildup of plaque within the walls of the arteries. This can actually obstruct the flow of blood and decrease the flexibility of vessels in the heart. An abnormal heart rate can occur. Normal heart rate is between 60 to 100 beats per minute, but this can actually drop below 60, which would in turn cause bradycardia. Tachycardia is where the resting heart rate is actually above 100 beats per minute. So abnormal heart rate can mean the heart rate goes above where it normally should be or below. Changes that can occur when a disease affects the heart would be the heart disease can disrupt a heart's electrical system and the functions that pump blood. Heart attacks can trigger cardiac arrest. Untreated coronary disease can lead to a heart attack, and an abnormal heart rate can cause stress, fatigue, weakness, dizziness, fainting, chest discomfort, or even respiratory distress. All of these are bad things because it can cause other things to happen. The heart works with other systems to maintain homeostasis within the body. The heart and the respiratory system work together to send carbon dioxide out of the body. Deoxygenated blood is sent to the lungs from the heart. The heart and the circulatory system work together to send blood throughout the body. The digestive system needs the blood that is distributed from the heart to digest food. The endocrine system influences heart rate, blood sugar levels, and blood pressure in the heart. Heart function and fluid circulation in the heart are triggered by the nervous system. The reproductive system works with the heart to get the nutrients and blood it needs to care for a fetus. The lymphatic system returns body fluids to the blood for the heart. Every single system in the body works with the heart because every system needs blood and oxygen and nutrients and the things that the heart actually delivers or contains. Some fun facts about the heart would be more education and happiness can actually lower your risk of heart disease. The blue whale has the largest heart in the world. It weighs about 1,500 pounds or plus. A woman's heartbeat is actually faster than a male's heartbeat by about 8 beats per minute. Every single cell in the body gets its blood from the heart. Your corneas are the only cell that do not receive any blood from the heart. Yeah, so thank you for watching.